I think we are live, and hopefully you guys are. You have your bingo boards out as we have been playing Sickle What Bingo all month long in honor of World Sickle Cell Day, which actually took place on Friday, June 19th. But here at the As One Foundation, where our mission is to globally empower families delivering life-saving sickle cell education, we decided to do a month-long Sickle What Bingo uh, to share education, share some facts in a fun, family-friendly way. So I see people joining. Love those waves and thumbs ups. Hi, Christy, Warrior Wellness. Hi, Jamie. Thank you so much for bearing with us. Um, so today, this Makes Sense Monday is all about getting you guys prepared for the prize, or one of the prizes for playing Sickle What Bingo with us. And we use that expression, Sickle What, because a parent or parents, when learning that their child was diagnosed with sickle cell disease, the question was, I'm sorry, sickle what? And we are in the process of trying to answer that question so that everyone, and I firmly believe that everyone needs to know what sickle cell is. As far as I'm concerned, we did our genotype jamboree also on Friday. Everyone has a sickle cell genotype. Everyone has a sickle cell genotype. And if you do not have sickle cell, then your genotype is, I won't say. I'll let you guys say. But does anyone know what the genotype is if you don't have a sickle cell gene? What is the genotype for that? Maybe we'll throw in an extra prize for whoever gets that right. I'll come back and tell you. But we believe that everyone should be aware of what sickle cell is. It is something that affects people of multiple ethnicities, so anyone can have it. And I see Jamie says, "Yay, happy Monday." Did you get it right, Jamie? Let me get this down. Uh-oh, what did I do? I hope I didn't do anything. Did I stop? Okay. Somebody, yay! That's right, Jamie. AA. AA is the genotype for even those who do not have sickle cell or carry the sickle cell trait. So we will jump right in as we have viewers watching from both our Facebook and Instagram pages. Today we are discussing the kidney and how what is the association of the kidney with sickle cell and sickle cell trait. Those of you that have been playing our Sickle What Bingo, you probably remember seeing this clue come up on the board. Okay, Warrior Wellness says, where do we send our answers? So for the question that I just asked about what is the genotype for people that do not have sickle cell or sickle cell trait, there's only one answer, and you have both you have both AA and AS. For people that don't have a sickle cell gene, your genotype is AA. The A represents a normal hemoglobin gene, and S represents the sickle gene. So sickle, even for AS, there is the presence of a sickle gene there. So AS is not correct for the question that I just asked. But thank you so much for participating on that. Jamie was our winner. So anyway, we are talking today about the kidney and the role of the kidney in sickle cell disease and sickle cell trait. So I am going to follow my notes because I am Dr. Tamia Austin. My degree is in public health, population health, and my research is around sickle cell trait literacy. So I am not a clinician, and absolutely, if you have any medical concerns, you are advised to consult your physician. But we will discuss kidney from the, oh my goodness, how do I did not put this phone on do not disturb. So anyway, um, from there's a range of complications. There's a range of complications that can be experienced in the kidneys by people living with sickle cell disease, and that's and let's just start with what is the kidney. The kidney is the organ in the body that's in charge of filtering. Filtration is its main job function, but is in charge of, more medically speaking, preventing acid, electrolyte, and fluid disorders. That's putting it in common terms of the function of the kidney. Uh, However, believe it or not, the kidney is also in charge of blood pressure. You might think that the heart is, what's in the organ that's most responsible for blood pressure, but if you could just think, the heart is actually, it is because of blood pressure, but the kidney actually is in control of blood pressure, and when that control gets disrupted and there's too much pressure, it can cause things like perforations, or it can become porous. And when that porous happens, and the pressure of all the things that the kidney has filtered into the kidney will start to leak out, and it gets pretty dangerous when you have spillage or protein or even blood that will spill from the kidney. You can be in a world of trouble, which is why people living with sickle cell disease and sickle cell trait are advised to drink, practice proper hydration. And our belief here at the Aswan Foundation is to drink half your body weight in ounces of water per day. If you could just think with me that we water our plants, we put water in our cars, we give our pets water, all because we want to prevent the lethargy in our pets. We want our plants to grow, we want our cars to not run hot. But if you think about what a human person needs to avoid dehydration, is about half your body weight in ounces per day. And that also allows for, as you grow, you to have a more customized approach to hydration. So, and then add to that, and that's just anyone. That's those who are in the AA genotype. Yes, correct, Lisa. Hydration is key for both trait warriors and sickle cell warriors. Is extremely important. But imagine that sickle cell has other implications on your body that just a regular person or a person of an AA genotype does not encounter, that the sickle cell complicates. So you really need your water to help the flow of oxygen in your blood, and all that's happening. If you could just really think about what's happening when, with the kidney function, is there's so many very small blood vessels that those sickle cells can really, mess things up, causing those blockages, and those blockages, can turn into bigger things and cause trouble. So and actually disrupt the function of the kidney for both sickle cell and sickle cell trait carriers. So some examples of what is happening. There's a word that is used, is called hypostenuria. Hypostenuria, which basically is a term for not being able to concentrate your urine. And this is also what is in play when sickle cell patients and trait carriers encounter bedwetting. You know, prolonged bedwetting beyond the normal age of bedwetting, sometimes even into adulthood. That is the result of that inability to concentrate urine. And that is what's happening when your kidney has been pressured and pressured and pressured and overly pressured to the point that the membrane has become porous, and things are starting to happen. It's starting to shut down. You're starting to experience kidney failure, and this can lead to end stage renal failure, which is often fatal. That spillage can result in blood in the urine. And when we talk about the sickle cell trait, there is a condition that's called renal medullary carcinoma, which is a cancer that affects people living with sickle cell trait. Not all people, but that can affect people living with sickle cell trait. That cancer, by the time you are seeing blood in the urine as a trait carrier, it is often very well too late. That is the result of what we're talking about with the porous nature of the membrane of the kidney, causing a leakage of blood or protein out of the filtration system, and you have a world of trouble there. But in the case of renal medullary carcinoma, it can be diagnosed early if you are able to get your kidney screened via ultrasound ahead of the game. I recommend, and it is our hope. Oh, DeVard Darling is here. He says, I still learn new things every time I hear you speak. Thank you so much. Believe me, I am learning. I study and learn and study and share, and conversations with our dear Lisa Rose, who's come on board with us, brings me to this place of learning and wanting to share, and hopefully, as we say, save lives. But when that happens with the RMC, the renal medullary carcinoma, if you're able to detect the tumor, because it's usually a growth on the kidney that's usually experienced as a lower back flank pain, in some instances that diagnosis in early stage, it can be treated and basically goes away. But often, and I mean more than 90% of the time, the RMC is diagnosed in late stage 4, and is fatal. So we want to help you understand the reason why this association with sickle cell disease and sickle cell trait of the kidney is so important, and that bedwetting is not, in a sickle cell disease person, not something, or a sickle cell person is not something to overlook as just a child being lazy or uncooperative. It could be an indicator of something more serious medical going on. Technically, that term is called nocturnal enuresis, which we commonly refer to as bedwetting. So, thinking about the great importance, the filtration role of the kidney, and how it is important to also associate the fact that blood pressure can be affected by the function or lack of function in the kidney, and the kidney is affected by blood pressure. So often in the case of sickle cell warriors, their blood pressure is normal to low. But in the event that there is a heightening of blood pressure, then is most definitely oftentimes associated with something dysfunctioning in the kidney. It's either beginning to fail, or you're having some filtration blockages, and anywhere you have blood cells, your blood cells can sickle, and blood is everywhere. So where in your eyes, in your fingers, in your elbow, in your knee, in your thigh, in your toe, wherever you have blood and you have sickle cell, your blood cells can sickle. When this sickling happens in the kidney or on the way to the kidney and gets blocked, then those blockages can be concerning at the least, dire at the worst. So it's important to maintain proper hydration, maintain good blood pressure, and see a doctor if you're experiencing any flank pain, any blood in the urine, um, anything like that. And they work hand in hand. Other functions of the kidney are to control the salt balance. Now, we also can control the salt balance by not adding so much salt in through our mouth, but the kidney, functions to control that balance. And in concert with blood pressure, uh, maintaining good hydration can address both. So that's why we at the As One Foundation have Operation Hydration. Hydration is important for all of us, every genotype, from A to C, SC to SS to beta thal, and on and on and on. But when good hydration is not practiced, when you're not drinking, then it can lead to other things. So as I take off my pseudo clinical hat, I am now playing bingo host, and I'm going to give you not one, but two words today to help you get closer to winning Sickle What? Bingo, the grand prize. As you know, you have to have all 4 words in order to win. We gave you a word last week, which I am not going to repeat. You should have it. And today we will give you 2 words. The first word is filtration. Filtration. That is the first word, and that is a major function of the kidney for both sickle cell and sickle cell trait warriors. Filtration is word number 2. Filtration is word number 2. And the third word, which will make us have our 4th word and our final word next Monday here at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And by the way, thank you to those who were here at 1 o'clock, had a bit of a technical difficulty, but we're, appreciate all of you here watching with us today. Our third word is hydration. Hydration. And proper hydration, drinking half your body weight in ounces of water per day, is a good manager of maintaining the health of your kidney and just having a great life, beautiful skin, just in general health. Hydration. So word number 2, filtration. Word number 3, hydration. Join us next Monday for your 4th and final word for Sickle What? Bingo. In the meantime, please stop by. You can go to is there still time to play? I mean, you can go to our website. Go to our Facebook page and look at all of the clues. Maybe it's if you go to the website, tinyurl / Sickle What Bingo. You can have a bingo card emailed to you and go look through our clues and play bingo. Catch up with us with the 3 words from today and last Monday and the final word next Monday. Yes, you can still sign up. We'll be sure to post the link in the comments. And stay in touch with us. Follow us on all platforms at As One Foundation. AsOneFoundation.org is our website. We just had some really exciting things to go on this past Friday for World Sickle Cell Day. It's never too late, says Lisa. I agree. And we have some really exciting things upcoming to help us empower families globally, delivering life-saving sickle cell education. That's what it's all about for us here at the As One Foundation. And so with that, we will see you Monday. Please be sure, follow us on all of our social media. You can go back and back and back to play, look up the clues. We have as many as 14 clues, so there can be multiple bingo winners, and every participant will win a prize. You just have to sign up at tinyurl.com / Sickle What Bingo. and that's without the question mark there. It is also listed in the comments. Thanks everyone. I see you, Ashlyn, my dear cousin. I see you, Victoria, Trait Warrior. I see you, Mama. I see you, Bruh. Byron Thomas, my sister, Cutie 41 Pie, also known as Penny. Jamie, one of our board members. Oh, this is pretty cool. So I won't hold you. I'll thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you all next week. Oh, I won't forget, we have Read Aloud tomorrow. Read Aloud tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We've been reading books about sickle cell right here at this space. So come back and join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. for Read Aloud, Sickle Cell Read Aloud.